Oh, good coffee, good coffee. I got some new Trader Joe's coffee. And, man, stuff's strong. It's like rocket fuel. Anywho, how did we get here? I don't know. But here we are. I kind of feel like Kay Adams in Godfather 2 when she tells Michael that she had an abortion. And I don't think this is the first time I've made this analogy on this channel, but right now I really feel like that. And she has this great line where she goes, "This must all end!
This must all end!"
And that's what I feel right now. Like with this season, with the Jimmy Butler thing, like I am so over the Jimmy Butler thing. God, it just, it makes my head spin. I hate it. I just want it over. And of course, the one lone bright spot, well, maybe two lone bright spots are Tyler and Kel'el Ware. That's kind of all we got going for us right now. Even the other guys, I don't know. But at least we have Kel'el Ware and Tyler Hero. At least there's that. So we're not in like the complete total abyss of hell. But it feels like we're in hell. It feels like we're in basketball hell. It really does. And it's just one thing after another. And I mean, it's getting to a point where it's almost poetic. You have these back-to-back games against the Blazers, and then you follow that with the Bucks. And we all already know the Damian Lillard thing. And we go and get blown out by the Blazers. Gross. And then right after that, we play the Bucks, get blown out by them. And then Damian Lillard, the guy who was supposed to be on our team, not only does he have a triple-double, he scored like 6 points in 1 second. Did you see that? He hits a three and gets fouled, then it's a turnover, then hits another three. Like, what is happening here? And it's just one kick in the balls after another. And this Jimmy drama. When I knew that was a nationally televised game, I was like, oh God, this is on TNT? This is terrible. Because for whatever reason, the Heat always play bad when it's nationally televised. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this video is going to be. There's not going to be much basketball analysis. I'm not going to try and be funny. This is going to be a little bit more of like a rambling stream of conscious kind of video. All right. Because I don't know. I don't know where I stand with this team right now. I mean, of course, I love the Heat, but I gotta be honest. I might not do as many Heat videos from now on. I've been kind of pondering this past week, and this has been something I've been thinking about for a while. You know, when I started this channel, it was in the middle of the Knicks series of the 2023 playoffs. So, of course, all my videos were going to be Heat videos, and it kind of just turned into this thing where I'm making all these Heat videos. But I like making videos about other stuff going on in the NBA too. So, since the Heat are such a mess right now, I might take a little bit of a step back from them and do just stuff about other things going on in the NBA. Like a few videos ago, I did the thing about the NBA refs, and it did pretty well. I'm just thinking out loud here, but I'm just this team right now, and like I love these guys, but I don't know. Sometimes it's really the ups and downs and the drama. Like I'm just kind of over it, and I think I kind of need like a little bit of a break sometimes.
I want to see me get my joy back.
Here's my Jimmy thing. Look, I love Jimmy. I'll always love Jimmy. He's the reason I became a Heat fan. He's the reason I started this stupid channel in the first place. He's the reason I picked up a basketball again after pretty much not touching a basketball for, 15, 16, 17 years. So I'll always love the guy. I'll always love him. And we've seen what this guy did for the organization. We've seen him turn into a literal superhero time and time again, put the franchise on his back and do amazing things. But at the same time, we've always known that Jimmy is an asshole. And what was cool about it was like, okay, we can tolerate him being an asshole because he would back it up with winning and playing good basketball. Well, unfortunately, that hasn't really happened since the 2023 playoffs. And I've been like slowly emotionally detaching from Jimmy. Last season was whatever. We didn't get Dame. Last season was whatever. This season's been less than whatever. And what really crossed the line for me was that Pacers and Pelicans game. And I was so naive. I remember trying so much to give him the benefit of the doubt and be like, oh no, Jimmy was sick. Like in the Pacers game, or no, the Pelicans game. I was like, oh no, Jimmy's sick. He'll be okay. He'll be back. He did the little one-footed 3-pointer. It was a wire-to-wire win. It's okay. And then that the Pacers game happened, and that's when I knew like things were really getting bad. And then, with the whole I lost my joy for the game, it's like, dude, you've made over $300 million playing basketball. Like, you sound like an asshole talking like that. You sound like a shithead. You sound so out of touch with reality. You sound like a narcissist. And then the behavior on the sidelines, not sitting with your teammates, not in the huddle. Clearly, you're not giving any kind of effort. Like, I don't know. Once it spilled onto the court and in the locker room and all that stuff, that crossed the line with me. And then he just comes off as delusional. Like, having your agent issue that statement with the I'm back thing, and you come with the Jordan jersey on, and then you get blown out by the Nuggets. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, if you're trying to be that guy, and you're trying to emulate Michael Jordan and putting on the jersey like that, you better go out and drop like 40 and win. Because when Michael Jordan said, I'm back, and he wore that 45 jersey, he had already won 3 championships, my man. When he was your age, 35, he was on his way to winning his 6th championship. He wasn't out here on the court bricking one-footed 3-pointers and, scoring like, what was he averaging, 13 points a game since he's been back? It's like, what are you doing, dude? You seem completely delusional. What's wrong with you? Like, what have you become? I'm just so exhausted. I just hope the Heat, they figure out something to do with this guy and get some trades. I did see, I think it was Barry Jackson theorized that something with the Bucks, and then you can get like Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton and some picks. I'm like, fine, do it. I don't care anymore. But in the reality of the situation is he might very well be coming back on Monday and playing on the Heat again with the Magic, unless they do something else to suspend him. I'll always love Jimmy. I definitely have lost a little bit of respect for him, maybe kind of a lot of respect for him. But then again, it's like we've always known that like Jimmy's kind of that guy. Like, he's an asshole. Now it's just turning into this thing where he's like your toxic ex-girlfriend who just won't get out of your apartment, and she's just stuck there because her name's on the lease and your name's on the lease, and she hasn't found anywhere else to live yet, so you're stuck living with her until the lease is up. And hopefully by this trade deadline, they'll figure something out. But anyway, there's my Jimmy spiel. All right, let's talk about something positive. And one of the few things to talk about that's positive is Kel'el Ware. His last 3 games, what is he, like practically averaging a double-double now? I think I saw somewhere he's now leading the Vegas odds to be Rookie of the Year. It's incredible. And look, yeah, it's not going to be perfect. He's not going to be leading your team to wins. He's going to make a lot of mistakes. His defense isn't going to be all that great sometimes. Sometimes he's overhelping. Sometimes he's shot block hunting. Sometimes he doesn't really know what to do yet. All that'll come. When did he really start getting some minutes? Like mid-December? A month and a half ago? From not really playing at all to being talked about as Rookie of the Year. It's incredible. So I think as time goes by, he's just going to get better and better as he gets more and more comfortable and gets more and more experience. Now, the Heat obviously are still really trying to figure out, like, okay, how do we use him with Bam? Because the Bam situation, man, it's really getting bad. I don't really know how to break it down well enough. There's other podcasts like the 5 Reasons Sports guys and the Miami Heat Beat guys. They do a really good job of analyzing Bam and the impact that it has on his game with a guy like Kel'el Ware in there. But even before Kel'el Ware came around, Bam is just having a bad season. I mean, it's to the point now where last season Bam was considered completely untouchable, max contract, all-star, gold medal in the Olympics. I mean, all this stuff. And now it's at a point where, I mean, I see Miami Heat fans, they want him traded. It's crazy. I mean, I'm seeing people say they want everybody on the table except Ware and Tyler. That's like where we're at right now. Getting a lot of these younger guys time and experience and all that stuff, whether it's Pell Larson, whether it's this Keshad Johnson guy, all this stuff. Poor Pell Larson, he got his start against the Bucks. That poor kid got, what did he get, 3 fouls in like 2 minutes? Man, some of those were really bad calls though. But he did have that, what did he have, like a 9-0 run in our fake comeback against the Blazers? That was kind of fun. I knew we were going to do a fake comeback that game. And man, if you remember, he went on a 9-0 run, brought the lead down to what, like 7? I think the lead got down to 7. I think Jaime contributed to that a little bit. And then he got that steal. He wasn't able to convert on that fast break, and that would have brought it down to 5. That was really fun. But it's just going to be growing pains. You're going to have some games where we might have like a 2 or 3 game stretch where we're like clicking and playing really well, and maybe we'll beat a good team, and then we might go and lose to the friggin' Charlotte Hornets. That's what the rest of this season I think is going to be, unless some miracle happens, or maybe after Jimmy, maybe we'll get some key guys that really help this team click. I'm not really concerned with winning and losing anymore. I just want to see these younger guys develop and them to figure out the dynamic and the chemistry and the synergy and all that stuff of this post Jimmy Butler era of the Heat now, and what that's going to be like. But it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be fun at times, and it's going to be ugly at times. And Bam to me has always kind of been like just such an anomaly of a player. Is he a 4? Is he a 5? He's 6'9", but he can guard a whole bunch of different positions. The way he scores is like kind of weird. He kind of does like a little bit of like that mid-range thing. Now he's trying to shoot threes. I don't know, but he doesn't really take that many shot attempts. I'm like, how do you utilize this guy? And then the question is like, how do you utilize him with Kel'el Ware now? And I was being facetious. I pinned the comment. I said, Ware at the 4, Bam at the 5. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sorry. I told you this is just gonna be a rambling video. And this Terry Rozier, oh my God! And I know he played kind of okay against the Spurs, but Jesus, what did he have? I think I saw he was like a minus 24 in 25 minutes last night. 0 for 4 from 3, and just horrible stats and the turnovers. And I swear, I know everybody's beating up on Terry, and I want to like Terry, and I did used to like Terry. I've told you guys this before. I've made pro Terry videos. I have a stupid Terry Rozier t-shirt, which I've never put on, by the way. But my God, I watch Terry play sometimes, like that game last night against the Bucks, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, I swear I could go out there and play better basketball than that. I swear, because at least, if I get an open shot, I'm telling you right now, I'm hitting that shot. You guys have seen me shoot. I'll hit a shot. I'm kidding around, of course. I don't think I'm better than Terry, but like God, I mean, sometimes I really do think I could go out there and play better than Terry, and that's bad. And it's very strange because with this Ware Bam thing, and the Ware Jovic thing, and the Ware and Tyler thing, and the Duncan and Bam thing, and all that stuff, we've definitely in recent games have seen glimpses of it really, really working. That Spurs game, specifically, what was it? That second and third quarter. Oh my God, beautiful. Then something happens where it just kind of falls off a cliff. So that's it. I've rambled enough. Terrible video. I apologize. I'm going to do my best to start getting some better videos out there, hopefully next week. So in conclusion, I'm so over the Jimmy thing. I'll always love Jimmy, but it's just so ugly. It's so awkward. It's weird. It's exhausting. I'm tired of just thinking about it and hearing everybody's opinions about it, and because I don't care about that drama. Like, I just want to see good basketball. Like, that's it. The Ware and Tyler thing, the lone bright spots that are kind of giving us hope, but it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna take time to figure out how to make all that stuff work. Don't even worry about wins and losses anymore this season. I'm not. I just want to see these guys grow and develop. And how about Miami Heat fans get a little Kel'el Ware Rookie of the Year campaign going? I'm all for that. Hopefully he keeps playing well. I think he will. I think he's only going to get better and better. We already saw what he did going up against Wemby. I mean, that was very, very impressive. And I think the Heat, they got a really talented player on their hands. So, okay, that's it. Goodbye. Enjoy your weekend.